Hi, good morning. Good morning, Facebook. Hi, good morning, Facebook. Hope you are all doing super well. Hope you're excited. We have a beautiful session ahead of us. It's going to be quick, but it's going to be potent. So grab your water if you need to, grab a comfy blanket, and get a spot in your space where you can sit comfortably or lay down, because this is going to be your time to receive and rest. Thanks for joining us. I'm Marines, and I'm just so excited. And good morning again for the Zoomers joining us. Thank you for joining us on the Wake Up Everybody platform, this loving virtual community that I've been so blessed to be on. As I mentioned to the Facebook community, just start to grab a water, a cozy blanket, make sure you're dressed comfortably. And if you can sit or lie down somewhere, that'll be perfect. If you're gonna be on the move, the work is the work and it'll still work. Just, release and set your intention to either bring in more abundance or release any poverty consciousness, or both. So that's pretty much it. The work will work, and I'm honored that you trust me for this full moon money healing. We've got some potent energy in the cosmos, and I'm super excited.
Peace and blessings. Good morning, Marinese.
Good morning, Teresa. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Miss Rodriguez. How you doing this morning?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm happy to hear your voice. I love when the masculine is in the space. It's a beautiful gift.
I know that's right.
Okay, so again, if you're joining, I tend to join Zooms either a minute or a couple minutes late. Just again, if you can, grab water, grab a blanket, something to help keep you warm and cozy, and just be somewhere where you can either sit or lie down. And if you're on the go, that's fine as well. All you have to do is set an intention and give me permission and allow that energy to flow to you.
Good morning, Martinez. This is Kaira.
Good morning, Kaira. So happy to have you join us.
Happy to be here.
Good morning. This is Denise. Good morning.
Denise, hello, hello. What a pleasure.
Yes, thank you so much.
I'm so happy. Wow. You guys just completely, you don't even know. My face is already hurting from cheesing. I'm so happy. Okay, so I'm just gonna get into introducing myself a little bit more. My name is Marines Rodriguez. I am a Reiki master. I am a sound healer, and I'm also a medicine woman that has been initiated and trained by my shaman to provide ceremony and deep, intense, ancestral and lifetime, including past lifetime healing. I'm very, very honored to be able to guide you through this money healing today, because so much of us have carried on poverty consciousness that we've taken on from family members. And so I'm really, really excited to just honor you.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, together, we're learning, discerning, We're striving together, we're leading, connecting, transforming, together.
Hi. So again, I'm just going to give a brief intro into what we're going to be doing today. You will be receiving a money healing through money Reiki. All you have to do is just allow, receive the energy, and breathe. If you're on the go, that's totally fine and okay. Just set an intention to either release poverty consciousness or release any limits to your abundance, prosperity, and wealth, or invite what you would like. And you can do both as well. All I need is your intention and your permission. So just subconsciously or out loud, give me permission, giving Marines Rodriguez permission to receive my healing. That's what you would say. And then above that, towards the end of the session, I'm going to be providing you with downloads. So I'm going to be saying wealth affirmations that you just have to say yes to. And I'll explain that a little bit later on. So I'll just be saying a statement and then I'll say, please say yes to give permission. And then that's all. This is going to be a shorter session than my usual sessions, which go on and on and on with readings and readings. So money Reiki is very, very powerful. Reiki is a very intelligent healing energy. So it goes where it needs to go. I just need to send it. So if you would please just start to send your name into the chat. You can just say, put your first name, but at least put your name into the chat. That helps me in my work. Thank you so much. So just sit down or lie down. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for sending the names. I see them. Thank you. Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. So once you're done typing, again, just get comfortable sitting or lying down and just breathe. Say your name. Don't just say your name. Taking a deep breath into the nose. Out of the mouth. We're already starting, so just again, breathe, get comfortable. Acknowledging any resistance that's coming in the body. And honoring it. I want you to visualize that there are two cords coming out from the bottom of your feet, one out of each foot, and just see those cords going down, down, down below the earth, below the cement, below the dirt, and going all the way to the middle of the earth into the earth's core, where there is a sphere full of golden light. And just see those cords connecting and see that golden light, that love of the mother, Pachamama, Gaia, Mother Earth. See that golden energy go back up into your feet, into your ankles, your legs, relaxing every single part of your body, bringing that golden, grounding, abundant light into your body, into your thighs, into your sexual organs, your hips, your lower belly, your lower back, mid belly, chest, shoulders, throat, arms, hands. Taking a deep breath in. I see the names. Thank you. Take a deep breath into the nose, out to the mouth, seeing your throat being filled with this golden light, your entire back, and letting this golden light fill into your face, relaxing the jaw, making sure your teeth are not clenched and your tongue is not pressed up against the roof of your mouth. Letting your mouth slightly open to allow the breath to come in and out easily, breathing in through the nose, out of the mouth. knowing that you are receiving this healing. Sending this healing to Sakia, Z, to Chantel, to Marilyn Perez, to Laura, to Kim Yofu, to Denise Gray, to Cheryl, to Adam, to Kaira, to Baba J, to Afriye, to Nija, to Z again, and to Kamal. And just allowing yourself to be in this stillness, in this silence, allowing yourself to be held and held in sacred space as the element of air comes in to balance you. As the element of earth continues to ground you as you release limiting beliefs in the consciousness and the mind and the DNA. Allowing the element of fire to come in and burn away any poverty contracts that you no longer want or need in this life, that are out of alignment with your current desires. Breathing in and out, allowing the elements of water to let you be in flow so that you may be a channel for reception, to receive love, to receive abundance, and allow that mindset to stay with you, releasing any poverty mindsets, any lack mindset, and allowing this energy to also burn away any karmic debt that runs in your family or that you have accumulated in this lifetime. Allowing the element of ether with the deep breath into the nose, out with the sigh, to release to the breath. Knowing that from this moment forward, it will be more easy for you to say words that serve you in your highest good. Words that would allow you to leap into your most prosperous timeline. And so it is, Ashe, Amen, Aho. Continue to breathe. Allowing discomfort to arise, allowing thoughts to arise. Okay, sending money Reiki to Stacy as well. As this money Reiki flows to you from head to toe, you're just going to say yes after each statement, which gives me permission. Yes, thank you, Stacy. First statement is, I know what it feels like to receive new thoughts and feelings. I understand downloads of new thoughts and feelings from the perspective of the creator of all that is. It is possible for me to receive new thoughts and feelings. It is safe for me to receive love and abundance. I know how and when to receive new thoughts and feelings for my best and highest good. Please say yes for permission. Lori, sending money Reiki to you. Veronica, sending money Reiki to you. All you have to do is say yes after each statement. I know what it feels like to be successful. I understand what being successful is from the perspective of the creator. It is possible for me to be successful and for my success to grow. I know how and when to be successful for my best and highest good. Say yes for permission. I know what it feels like to be resourceful. I understand the creator's perspective of resourcefulness. It is possible for me to be resourceful for my best and highest good. I know how to be resourceful and when to be resourceful. Say yes for permission. I know what it feels like to be magnetic. Breathe. I understand magnetism from the perspective of the creator of all that is. It is possible for me to be magnetic, and I know how and when to be magnetic for my best and highest good. Deep breath into the nose, out through the mouth. And if you can, you don't have to type into the chat, just breathe and just close your eyes and just say yes out loud in your safe space, or whisper it if you're around people. I know what it feels like to be joyful. I understand being joyful from the perspective of the creator. It is possible for me to feel joyful every day. I know how and when to feel joyful. Say yes for permission. I know what it feels like to be financially free. I understand financial freedom from the perspective of the creator. And it is possible for me to be financially free for my highest and best good. I know how and when to be financially free. Say yes for permission. You're doing great. Keep breathing. I know what it feels like to have discipline. I understand discipline from the perspective of the creator. Discipline feels safe, and it is possible for me to have discipline and to act with discipline from my best and highest good. I know how and when to have discipline. Say yes for permission. I know what it feels like to have healthy boundaries. I understand healthy boundaries from the definition of the creator of all that is. It is possible for me to have healthy boundaries at any time. And I know how and when to have healthy boundaries. Say yes for permission to receive this download. I know what it feels like to be supported. And I know what it feels like to ask for support when I need it. I understand the creator's perspective of being supported and asking for support. I know how and when to feel supported, and I know how and when to ask for support. Say yes for permission. I know what it feels like to have imagination. I easily visualize and imagine my future in a way that is beneficial to me and my most prosperous timeline. I understand what imagination is from the perspective of the creator. And it is possible for me to have imagination and to use my imagination for my best and highest good. I know how and when to use my imagination. Say yes for permission. We're almost there. I know what it feels like to be committed. I know what it feels like to be committed. And I easily commit to my own plans. I easily commit to my dreams. I easily commit to a schedule that is in my highest good, releasing any fears around commitments. I understand commitment from the perspective of the creator, and it is possible for me to be committed to my best and highest good. I know how and when to be committed with ease, and I know what it feels like to be resilient and to keep my commitments. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. I now know what it feels like to understand failure. I understand failure from the creator's perspective, and it is possible for me to understand that any past failures or any future misgivings are for my best and highest good. It is possible for me to feel fearless in the face of failure, and it is possible for me to learn from failure every single time. I know how and when to understand failure. And with that, say yes for permission. Because I know what it feels like to be willing to take positive risks. I understand willingness to take positive risks from the perspective of the creator. It is possible for me to be willing to take positive risks. And I know how and when to take positive risks for my best and highest good. Say yes for permission. We're almost home. I know what it feels like to master my time. Master my time. You are a master of your time, and I understand the mastery of time from the perspective of the creator. It is possible for me to master my time from my best and highest good, and I know how to master my time efficiently and magically. Say yes for permission. I know what it feels like to tap into my heart's deepest desire. I understand tapping into my heart's deepest desires through the perspective of the creator. It is possible for me to tap into my heart's deepest desires and then take action based on my heart's desire. I know how and when to tap into my heart's deepest desire and take action for my best and highest good. Take a deep breath in and then out, saying yes. I'm going to do a violet flame invocation while you are in this space. The subconscious is forward, and the subconscious is receiving and reprogramming you. I am the violet flame. I am the violet flame. In action in me now, I am the violet flame. To light alone I bow. I am the violet flame. In mighty cosmic power, I am the light of God shining every hour. I'm the violet flame blazing like the sun. I'm God's sacred power, freeing everyone. Saint Germain, Saint Germain, Saint Germain, violet flame, violet flame, violet flame. Archangels of the light, archangels of the light, archangels of the light. Please use your healing angel energy to rain and pour abundance, prosperity, and wealth, consciousness, and energy and vibrations over all participants on this school in this moment in time, and for all those rewatching later. And so it is. Now I want you to please visualize your heart space, see it green, your chest, see that green heart space. And imagine that there is a cord, a golden cord, going from your third eye in the middle of your eyebrows. That cord is connecting to your heart space. Just see it. Even the intention is powerful enough. Now I want you to imagine that in that green heart space is the love of everyone that you have ever loved in this lifetime. It could be an ex-lover, it could be a parent, grandparent, it could be a friend from elementary school, it could be a mentor. It could be anyone. It could be the love you feel coming from me to you that you are returning back to me. Feel it for your nieces, your nephews, your children. Just feel that in your chest and feel that it is safe to feel that love deeply. And see that energy, that green energy in your chest going up that cord, that golden cord that we set up. See that cord going up from your heart space to your third eye, sending all the love you have for others back to yourself. Feel that energy soaring through your body, spreading out. You deserve it. This is how easy it is to receive. Just as easily as you give, you can receive at any moment in time. Now I'd like you to please visualize that there is a purple light coming from the sun in the sky. Allowing that purple light to come down, that violet flame light coming down above your head, seeing your crown chakra, a little spinning circle open up at the top of your head, and see that purple light go through it into your scalp, into your forehead, into your face, into your throat, seeing that purple light, that violet flame just burn, burn, burn any limitations towards your prosperity, abundance, and wealth. Seeing it go in your arms, in that chest space where we just sense all that love in your back and your belly and your pancreas. Releasing all emotions that are no longer serving us from the pancreas. Take a deep breath. Releasing anger from the liver and burning it and transmuting it to prosperity, to joy, to bliss. And burning anything, any worry in the spleen. Burning any fear in the kidneys. Sending the violet flame powerful energy to your adrenals to balance them and give you all the life force that you need to fulfill your commitment, while giving you the discernment to know when to rest. Seeing that purple violet flame go into your intestines and release, 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 and transmute into blue, mixed in with the healing energy of money Reiki, seeing it go into your physical womb or your energetic womb if you are a masculine without a physical womb, seeing it go into your sexual organs, your buttocks, your thighs, your knees, especially in the knees, seeing it transmute any limiting energy in the knees, anything that's preventing you from moving forward, any patterns of paralyzation, of fear, of perfectionism, and seeing that violet flame go in your legs, in the back of your legs, in the back of your knees, in the back of your thighs, and seeing it in your ankles and your feet, and seeing that spread out from the bottom of your feet into your aura. About 6 feet away from your physical body, that violet flame is burning, burning, transmuting, again, transmuting to the vibrations that are in your highest timeline. And seeing that violet flame now expand into your space, into the room you're in, into your entire apartment or home or workspace, wherever you are in your car, see it, see it, see it, know it, because it is true. With that being said, we're going to release that visualization and we're going to cut the cords that we began with. Just let them go, because that is no longer the same you. You have shifted in the subconscious. You have shifted in the energetic field, and you are a different you. And just releasing those cords and growing new ones. You're a professional right now, so quickly grow those cords from the bottom of the feet. Down, down, down to the earth's core again, reconnecting, allowing the balancing of the feminine and the masculine, allowing the balance of Father Sun and Father Sky to balance with Grandmother Moon during this beautiful, beautiful lunar eclipse, allowing it to be balanced with the energy of the sun. We're going to see more clearly. I'm sorry, with the balance of the energy of the earth. We're going to see more clearly things as they are, our situations, our relationships. Scorpio season has been helping us dive deep, keeping the breath with your eyes closed, helping us dive deep to see our shadows, to see where the parts of us that we don't maybe easily love, that we may not consciously be proud of. And we're just sending all parts of us love. Any parts of us that are jealous, any parts of us that are fearful, any parts of us that are judgmental, just sending that same love that you've been feeling to those parts of yourself. You are fully lovable. You are fully worthy of all you want. And you are perfect. Keeping your eyes closed, you're just gonna start to wiggle your toes a little bit, release any visualizations. Wiggle your fingers, roll the shoulders a bit, maybe roll the wrists, move around. You can move your hips a little bit, massage your knees. With your lips sealed, make a soft smile, wiggle your nose, eyebrows. You can even massage your eyebrows a little bit, just send that energy. You can massage your jaw, the back of your neck. Give yourself a little massage around the shoulders and just feel yourself, give yourself a little bit of a hug. And when you are ready, you can come back to the space. And then feel free to type in the chat because I want to be respectful of everyone's time and say goodbye to those that have to run. And then we can come back onto video and share your experience. I would love to hear it. People tend to have like thoughts, you're not distracted. That's totally normal. People tend to have memories, all of that. So if you're joining us a little bit later, I know people hop in and out of the woo. I've been sending money Reiki, and the money Reiki has not stopped. It will continue. And I just set healing vibes to allow the participants to be in their most prosperous and abundant timeline. And I allowed them to receive downloads. Because since it is almost 7:30 again. Oh, hi, Elaine. Okay, I'll put you in. Lori. Okay, Lori. Have a great day. Be blessed.
I want to thank you, Martinez. I feel energized inside. I feel like I want to get up and go do some things. I feel vibrant and ready. Thank you.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah. Kyra says she has a tingling feeling. I feel that also.
Yeah. This work is so deep because Reiki also allows us to be in a state where our subconscious feels safe. And so it's more easy to program you. So like in your waking day, if I just came up to you on the street and started saying those statements, you wouldn't be able to receive it as easily. But not only are we sending these positive affirmations, but you're receiving them as a download and you're accepting them. It's very, very powerful work. And Reiki is detoxing spiritually, emotionally, and physically. So over the next 3 days, you'll be detoxing. So you might feel a little bit emotional. Poverty work, like releasing poverty consciousness and all of that, it gets funky. So everyone, please be gentle with yourself over the next 3 days. Take a salt bath if you can. Even if you don't have a bathtub, then do a foot soak, but just try to journal, because this is some deep, deep stuff that is in our DNA sometimes. So just being patient with that process and loving yourself through it. Thank you.
Thank you. There's some comments in the chat. I'll read them.
Sure.
So you did see that Lori has to go. She appreciates the healing vibes. And Anaji says, thank you. I haven't done the violet flame in years, with a joy. And Zakia says, thank you, thank you, thank you. Marilyn Perez says, I have to go, but really enjoyed the healing. I feel motivated and illuminated. Veronica says, I feel a tingling throughout my body. Leonie says, thank you. Denise Gray says, I feel very clear, very soft. Thank you. Laura says, thank you for the blessings. From Facebook, Ababola saying, thank you. I received the healing in my chest. And Bianca says, I receive. Zakia says, I feel energized, inspired, driven, motivated, guided, powerful. Thank you. And Afias has her hand up. Well, go ahead. What are you gonna say, Marines?
No, I'm just saying, like, I feel so thankful, and Money Reiki is specifically around money. So it's not just regular Reiki, it's specifically for money. But I just want to quickly say that a lot of times people are looking for abundance, and like most of us, especially living in America, we are abundant. Like, we have everything, we have access. Sometimes we just need money. So Money Reiki will help you to receive money and to heal a relationship with money. We have programming sometimes that money is the root of all evil. We may not want to consciously accept it, but we just have it ingrained. So Money Reiki helps to release that. And then the affirmations are wealth affirmations. So they help with abundance, money, and wealth. So they're all different things. So I would suggest to you guys, if you're doing affirmations, if you're doing prayers, if you're doing any spiritual work, to specify if you want one, the other, or all three. And just to take it a little further, there's abundance, prosperity, wealth, and opulence. So yeah. Okay, share. Whoever wanted to share, please. I want to hear.
We have one more share. This is Afrie.
Hey, my sister.
Yes. So I went so deep, so fast. And there was this, I don't know what it was. It didn't have any physical form. But if you can see, they talk about walking on the beach and it's God carrying you. I saw a form carrying another form, and I don't know if that was me, but it didn't have color. It didn't have anything. It was just two clear forms. One was carrying the other one across, just walking. So
your vision will show you what you need. You have a gift with your visions, and it showed you what you need to see. And there may be a revelation of what it is, or it may not. But again, this money Reiki healing is sometimes stuff from past lives. Like, it's deep. It's things that's generational. It's all, who knows? I don't know. I know that it works. I know that what you saw works. I know that that's something that, footprints in the sand.
Footprints in the sand. Yes, Chantel.
Yeah. I'm really happy. You deserve it.
Blessings. This is Baba J.
Hi.
And I want to thank you, for this wonderful experience this morning. And it was really divine joy to be reconnected to the violet flame. I used to say that meditation like years ago. I mean, years ago before you were even born.
I believe you.
and I hadn't, thought about it in some time. So I guess the violet flame is coming back in my life and saying, okay, this is time to get reconnected and re-energized. And that was quite a blessing and a beautiful offering. I want to thank you so very much. Thank you.
You're so welcome. And I want to definitely encourage you to continue to work with it, because we need it on the planet. And so I started working with the violet flame, I want to say maybe like 5 years ago. But for years, I only worked with it with my spinning my Merkaba and then just calling it in. I never actually visualized it. And it was powerful in itself. And then I became a violet flame practitioner, which is a little bit deeper. And so I was attuned to the violet flame energy, like that Saint Germain was giving and, you know, sending. And so I have it like I have Reiki. So now I can do more with it. And so it's very interesting because you can read a book, I think by Elizabeth Clare. So it shows more ways to use the violet flame that I never knew about, even though I was using the medicine of the violet flame for like 4 years and I had no idea all I could do with it. And it has been really game changing because especially like there's just like, I feel like in this lifetime, like we have so much exposure to see so much and absorb so much that we need to burn some of that sometimes. And, you know, I just want to thank you as well for giving me that share. It means a lot to me to know that, you know, my work impacts people. Thank you.
I also wanted to share that Bianca on Facebook said, thank you, Marines. Grateful. I've never done this before and I'm grateful.
Oh, thank you. I'm grateful as well. And you're welcome. Wow.
Teresa also says that's amazing. And Veronica says, I also had the violet flame over 25 years ago.
Veronica, my sister too. Yeah, man. Keep using the violet flame. And I want to also, I feel like the work that I do, like, okay, maybe you can't do Reiki on yourself if you don't, like, you know, whatever. But you can always do everything I just did. Like, you can do the grounding cords. It's so helpful. Like, you can do that every single day. If you work with people, especially like, I know there's a lot of spiritual workers in here, and there are a lot of light workers that they might not get paid to do spiritual work, but they integrate light work in their work, especially like a lot of people in the social services and things like that. You can do grounding cords like after meetings if you feel kind of like up in your head. I really try to do them every day, and I do them multiple times a day sometimes. The heart space energy, the sending that cord, I know that through violet flame and Archangel Metatron work, Merkaba work, is very, very powerful. It's one of the most powerful exercises I've ever done. Before I do that heart visualization, I say the violet flame decree, which anyone can say. You can Google violet flame decree. You say it, and then you can learn to spin your Merkaba. So you do the violet flame decree, you spin your Merkaba, and then you do the heart visualization. It is one of the only exercises that I can do mentally with my eyes that moves my physical body in seconds. Literally, like my body will go back when I'm sending the loving energy. I have a big heart, I have a lot of love to give, and I don't always give it to myself, frankly, and you know, that's a relationship I'm healing. Sometimes I'm better at it than not. But yeah, so when you send that healing energy, you can visualize anyone, your pet, whoever, anyone that you love, and you just send that energy to yourself. Oh man, it's juicy. You feel so good. And yeah, so you can do that on your own. You can do the violet flame visualization. Anyone can do it. Seeing the violet flame come from the central sun above you and into your space. Absolutely. You know, part of the way that I tend to tailor my work is so that it's very applicable. I've been studying this work for 10 years and I've tried a lot of things, you know, and I know like I can pinpoint things that are really powerful. And yeah, the downloads too, like using downloads, like especially like if you hear something that you don't roll with or it doesn't resonate with you, you can say like when you hear it or you watch it on TV, you can say, I do not consent. Because often we're giving our permission subconsciously in a weird way. Yeah, be mindful what you listen to at night and what you fall asleep watching or listening to, because that's when your brain waves change. So the work that I did changes the state of your brain, which allows you to be more receptive to the new beliefs. And so when you're sleeping, sometimes you're in a brainwave state that allows you to receive programming. So if you're watching something that's not beneficial for you, you want to be mindful of that. So set your sleep timers. But I can go on and on. Anyone?
Yeah, thank you for that. I received that and then we'll be using it. Teresa?
Yes, hi. Sorry, I woke up and next time I was asleep. But the thing that got to me is what Alfrea said. She said that she saw an image of something carrying her. And I need to hear that because I've been dealing with so much stuff. I mean, when you first thing you were saying how to deal with failure. And so just when she said that she saw a form carrying her, I'm gonna take that for myself because I need to be carried right now.
Yeah.
And I just thank you for just being here and the love that you show and you give to people. I'm gonna listen to the tape again so I can hear everything else. But I do believe in my spirit that what I'm supposed to receive, I got it in my sleep because the phone was right next to me. But and I'm just grateful to be here and I'm complete.
Thank you for sharing that. And yes, Afriye's vision may be carrying you, but also know that I'm holding you, I'm sure a lot of your sisters in the whole space are holding you. We love you and we're rooting for you always, always.
Grand Rising, good morning, Marinese.
Good morning.
This brought back to about 25 years ago, I got the 7 rays healing.
Wow.
And it was so powerful. And what happened in the 7 rays is that when they took me out, the experience was so amazing because I did not want to come back because I remembered my past lives. And the past life, there was the violet flame, but it was the other flames, the 7 rays. And it made me remember, and I got that feeling this morning that there was the past life energy that was giving me the healing because I was so happy in that. There was a life that time that I was in at the time that they took me to that was so beautiful. It was like an amazing feeling. And when the tingling started today, it was that feeling that I had like almost 25 years ago. When you said violet flames, I said, oh my goodness, I used to practice the 7 rays. And why do we stop doing the things that we were taking? Why is it? I'm asking that question.
I think personally, I think it's because people like us, we get so much knowledge that sometimes like it gets overwhelming. We're like, where do I start? And when there's so many things you feel like you need to do, you end up doing none sometimes. And I know that feeling. And it's interesting because the people that I learned the violet flame with, they're like, it's my sound teacher and she's 72 and she's been doing her work for 30 years. And I'm so blessed to have her as a teacher and a spiritual mother, but she's like an OG and you guys are OGs. And it's like, the fact that you pass on this medicine to us and, keep it alive. Like we need you. And the 7 rays. So I've been only working with the 7 rays for about, I want to say 6 months. And I've only worked with the pink ray. I'm taking my time. So when you said that, I don't know anybody doing the 7 rays.
I have the certificate. I got the certificate.
Wow.
And everything. And I have all my certificates and I did the Reiki and did all these like so many years ago. And the spirit is telling me you need to go back and start to practice what you got because I just got it so much.
That pink ray, I've only worked with the pink. Well, I've worked with the violet flame separately, obviously, but with the 7 rays, I've only worked with the pink and it's powerful.
Yeah.
Oh,
thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Can you mention your teacher? You said you mentioned someone, but you didn't say her name.
Oh yeah, my teacher is Tanya. So she goes by Tanya Bowles. Like she's pretty I know she's pretty well known. She's been doing her work for like 30 years.
72 years old.
Yeah. She's an OG in this game.
Marines, can you explain to us what the 7 rays are?
So the seven rays are different color rays that you can use and be attuned with and use those rays to do different work. So they all have their own like special properties. And again, I'm still studying and I'm really taking my time. But like, for example, the violet flame is used to burn and transmute, right? So that's one of the rays. But I didn't know about the 7 rays. I was working with the violet flame for years and I didn't know about the 7. So each color and each property has a different healing property. So the way that I'm learning it, we say each ray has like a holder. So like the violet flame, the way I've learned it is Saint Germain is the holder. The pink one, I don't remember because I haven't used it in a couple of weeks, but I have to look at a picture, which is like sacred geometry. So just looking at a picture, it can help transform you. It's a pink picture and it's made with sacred geometry. And just watching it, and then you say certain like prayers for it. And so, for example, I think I have the pink ray prayer here. I'm pretty sure I have it because I was using it for a while. Let me see. Okay, Paul Venetian is the holder of the pink ray. So you say an invocation. So earlier I said that you can Google a violet flame decree. So you would Google a violet flame decree, right? So instead of this, so I'm going to say a pink ray invocation. It's not a pink ray decree, but invocations are statements that you make to bring in angel, to bring in helps. So for example, I do angel invocation sometimes. So usually what I do when I do like angel healings is like, I'll say an angel invocation and then I'll give the downloads like I gave today. Today I didn't do it. I do it that way. I did it differently because I was mixing modalities. But I'm going to say this pink ray invocation and everyone can receive it. So just give yourself permission to receive it. It's very powerful. So I bless all life I ever touch with my thoughts, my feelings, speech, or acts. I do not criticize. I no longer condemn, and I do not judge. I am patient in understanding and thinking, feeling and speech, and I let my currents flow only as God's blessings. I am now getting out of the worries of my outer self and entering the little chamber of my heart into a secret place of the Most High. I am standing and watching the holy trifold flame, the clothing of my beautiful, quiet self, and I'm relaxing and recuperating in the love of God's presence. And so it is. So that's like the pink ray invocation. And if Veronica would like to touch on it, she may, because I know how I am when I really, really care about something. I'll be like, oh, you can do this, you can do this, and you can add. But yeah, so it's just every ray, when you invoke them, they bring their own healing energy. And hopefully maybe in the next year, I'll be beginning to provide that to people. I really take my time when I study things.
It's associated with our 7 ascended masters. So each of the ascended masters have a light, have a color that's associated with them. And I just ran and pulled out my book because I took it in 1998.
Wow.
With Dr. Joshua David Stone. He was the person that gave me the 7 rays. And it was a powerful, powerful experience. And I don't know anybody else who does it. And I also have
I don't know anybody that does it. You're the first person I've ever met that does the 7 rays.
Look at this. I have here in this book, I don't know how to start my video. Okay. So this paper here shows each of the rays and the colors and the master associated for all the 7 rays. I could send it to you.
Yeah.
It was a very powerful, powerful experience that I had with the 7 rays. And I still have all my certificates, everything I did in the 90s.
Wow. Yeah, come on back. You know?
Veronica, Stacy said to stop playing. You found that book. You found that book really fast, so you know where it is.
I keep everything because I was doing so much work, and the person that led us through all of this work was Takesha Clinton, and she's still doing that work. She is so powerful that she even doesn't realize how powerful she is. She's amazing. She took me to this. She took me to Reiki. I got the 3 degrees. All of that stuff. It's unbelievable that I'm not using it.
No, I mean, listen, it's like, and we've had a similar discussion before. Do not be hard on yourself. You know, like it's okay. Like there's times I used to do the violet flame and the Merkaba meditation every single day, and then in COVID, I didn't do it for weeks and weeks. Like I think like 2 months, and I was like, why did I stop doing that? I did it for years and it worked. And also, it really helps to open your heart. That heart meditation. So like, I'm a Capricorn. So when somebody like betrays me or does me wrong, I hold on to it as much as I try to pray it away. I'll be like, God, please take this away. I will hold on to it and I'll be thinking about it, and that really helps to open the heart. And the 7, like I give you kudos because I have a course and I'm really taking it's like self-teaching and you check in with the teacher. It's a lot of information.
Yeah.
It's a lot of information. So really, that's why I'm like really taking my time, like one ray at a time.
I can give you everything I have. I can give you copies of all my lessons.
I appreciate that.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much for bringing the rays back to me. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Same, man. You guys are like, I sometimes I have to pinch myself because one, like the type of teachers I had, but the fact that I also I have such an honor to really like give this to like such wise, powerful elders. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, you know, I'm more confident now and like I've been doing this for a while, but like it's just like I can't believe it sometimes. I'm like, who the hell am I doing this? You know? But I know who I am. But I hope you get the sentiment. Wow, this is giving me so much joy. I'm so happy. This was so perfect. Chantel, like I didn't even plan this. Chantel just invited me a few days ago to come in and I was like, oh, like, what am I gonna do? And I was like, you know what, I'll figure it out. And then I just decided to do this, you know, and I had no idea I was gonna do the right thing. By the way, I just brought it in after the downloads. I was like, let's do it. Let's burn some stuff, man. So, you know, perfect. Wow. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you so much. I have some comments in the chat. I'll read them, and Teresa has her hand up again. And so Elaine says, thank you for reassuring that. I have been using meditation in the morning and nighttime to reprogram my brain and subconscious thoughts. And Chantel says to Stacy, thank you, Queen. My hands are warm and tingling. I'm still visualizing money abundance and I see specific channels of money. Thank you, I received it. I was led by spirit to stay under while you led us to come out. I'm a pranic healer and I'm connected with the power of violet light energy.
That's from Stacy.
That's from Stacy. Okay, so
Facebook.
Can you say that? Can you say from Facebook, Stacy? So I can be clear. I don't want to get mixed up. All right. So Stacy also says your face is glowing and she's breathing with you, Teresa. What else do I see? Okay. Looking. Chantel says we have so many healers in this community. We have to lean in on our powers, divine. And Teresa, you're up.
Yes. When I said that statement to y'all, it wasn't, I was saying it, I want to make it clear is that what's that thing when it says that God carried me? That's how I feel like God is carrying me. So what it means is that everything that I don't have to worry about it. God is in control of it. But Sister Veronica, you always show up for me in such a loving way. So you might not feel that you're not using whatever you think that you're using, but whatever that you're using, when it comes to me, it's a lot of love. So that's what I just want to personally tell you that you show up in such a guide and a light to me. You have helped me so much. So you're doing the work. Maybe you just needed to get, a revival of back of all the things that you've done. And so this is a divine meeting for all of us because I need to tap into my spiritual gifts like I used to do before. And I got allowed the stuff of life to get you so blind by whatever that you miss the beauty. I actually went to sleep listening to I'm Grateful video all night. And so I'm just expecting, miracles and stuff to happen in my life. And so even though I missed the first part, I'm where I'm supposed to be at right now in this particular conversation. And I love y'all and I appreciate y'all very, very much. Y'all are such a gift to me and to this world.
And I want to add something quickly before I receive any more comments or anything, but there, I have a sister that she says divine reflection whenever I give her a compliment. I don't know how she says it, but I love it. She's like, oh, it's a divine mirror. I don't know. But I want to say that, Veronica, like there was one time I was having the worst day and I was going to meet up with some women from the WOOF, from another course we did. And Veronica really, really, like, she really held me down and she called me and like, I was crying on the phone. And, often we don't even do all those things every day in the healing because we have it with us. It's no longer even conscious, So also be easy with that because like I just reflected back to you what you reflected to me and vice versa, you know, and you know, kudos to yourself that you show up into the woo to receive because you've been giving for years, you know, and your time too. So I just wanted to add that.
Receive it. Thank you.
Okay, so we've slowing down on the chats. Stacy says, Veronica, this is your money abundance, and this is so good. Spirit is always on time. Cheryl Martinez says, I felt so loved to know that you and this community are carrying me. Chantel says,
Sorry, I have to take deep breaths sometimes because it's like my heart feels like it's gonna crack.
Chantel says, Ashe, Cheryl and Teresa. She says, you're a gift to us, Teresa. Laura, Ashe, thank you for all your transmission of powerful energies this morning. And Z says, I love my Woo family.
We love you too. Okay, I think maybe, oh, I wanted to drop one big gem. And if you worked with me one-on-one, you may already know this, but a game changer. This is probably the easiest homework I could ever give you that you will yield results so quickly. You're gonna say, thank you for what has been, thank you for what is, thank you for what is to come. You're going to say that 10 times in a row, at least one time a day. The max you can say it is 10. I've never really done 10. I've been doing that for a few years too. I learned that through my teacher and through the group that I did the Merkaba meditations that introduced the Violet Flame to me. So again, thank you for what has been, thank you for what is, thank you for what is to come. Those 3 statements, you're gonna say them 10 times in a row, at least one time a day. Please do that at least 7 days. Even if you don't believe it, you just say it and it just completely shifts your life, it shifts your energy. And I can't tell you what it is that makes it so magical because I've been like, my clients are always like just 2 days ago, I made an abundance bath for them and I sent them like programming and affirmation and I told them to do the thank yous and she was like, oh, I got a promotion. Like I've been getting free healing services for my son that has autism. Like she's gotten it took time, you know, I think I made that bath maybe like 4 months ago. And I don't know when she got the promotion. She just told me about it, but yeah, like it's really, really game changing and it changes your mood. It changes how you feel. It's weird. And then it makes you more magnetic. So please do that for at least 21 days. Commit to 7 days if you have problems with commitment, like I have had. So yeah, and just do it. And you know, try to do it earlier in the day so you don't forget because life starts to get so good and juicy that you stop saying it. I promise you, like you forget about it because you're so happy and you're so good. I'm not telling you you're gonna be rich, you know, but like it's just like there's a shift for sure. So thank you for what has been, thank you for what is, thank you for what has come. Exactly like that. Put it in your notes, say it like that. Promise you, game changing. That is like the biggest tea that I can give you ever.
You said say it 10 times in a row.
Yeah, you have to say
times a day.
At least 10 times a day. I usually say it once because I kind of get bored after like saying it 10 times. I get easily distracted. So it's thank you for what has been, thank you for what is, thank you for what is to come. That's 1 round. Then you're gonna say thank you for what has been, thank you for what is, thank you for what is to come. That's 2 rounds. You gotta say that 10 rounds, at least once a day, minimum. You can say it 10. And then I'm just gonna give you a little bit of extra tea. I don't do it anymore because like Veronica said, like we just stopped doing things. If you listen to the Gaia Tree mantra, it's Gaya, then space tree, TRI, Gaia Tree mantra. That's a game changer too. But the thank yous is more important. But so I've been doing chanting for about 6 years. Chanting completely like changed my life. My favorite chant is the Shivananda Yoga chant, but that's a whole nother conversation. But the Gayatri mantra, you can YouTube it and you can listen to like different background audio tracks on it, but it helps with like abundance and just like positivity. You can Google the benefits of the Gayatri mantra and do your research before you start. I love to, I don't do anything without research really. But yeah, so if you want to add to it, you can play the Gayatri mantra, you can chant it. like chant it in the shower. Yeah, chanting can be a little bit challenging at the beginning, especially if you're not used to Sanskrit. I've been chanting in Sanskrit for about 6 years again, so it's a little bit easier for me. But yeah, if you don't, I like chanting is like, well, yeah, it's a game changer. I think I'm good now. I think I'm
No, you're
yeah,
not.
oh, well.
You got more juice and goods for us, but we're gonna have you back another day.
Exactly. And you know, there's gonna be an offer.
90 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll become back. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, so this is my special offer. So I'm offering full moon readings at a discount for $44. The readings are sent through a voice recording on WhatsApp. You get a picture of your cards. It's about 5 cards. And I tell you what cycle you're in, like what you need to focus on, what your angels and guides want you to know. And what else? Oh, and what you can be kind of expecting over this month. And then I also have video consultations at 44. Usually they are 66. That's anywhere from a 40-minute session, and sometimes I go over. Basically, if you book it with the reading, it helps people because they like to talk about the reading sometimes and unpack it and process things. But you can also just get a video consultations with me to just see kind of like where you're at, what you want to work on, and then I integrate a little bit of healing in there. So depending on, like, as you know, like I can just come up with things like that because I have so much information, but also I have a lot of healing modalities that are really, really good. So right on the spot, we can do some work and I can give some homework that'll be helpful and resources. So a video consultation at 44 is a really good deal. Any Reiki or sound healing that I give virtually is very, very powerful. So you just got money Reiki right now. I think I have about like 5 different modalities of Reiki by now, maybe 4, I don't know. I also do violet flame Reiki, which is different from the violet flame healing. That one is deep, it's so beautiful. Oh, yeah, so maybe I'll come back one day and do that one for y'all. But, and some of you in this chat now have had the violet flame Reiki from me. It's very, very powerful. So yeah, definitely book me. My Instagram is Pray Party Repeat. You can also reach out to me there, and I'm sure Kenyofu will show us the rest of the slides. Yes, so my Instagram is Pray Party Repeat. That's where I'm most active. I'm trying to get a little bit more active on Facebook. Work with me. My email again is there. So my Reiki in person, I do Reiki sound healing and crystal healing all at once is $155. And virtually, usually my Reiki sound healing sessions for an hour are $111 virtually. So the fact that I'm giving it, and if you reach out to me and you want like a whole hour full Reiki, like healing, I can give you a discount on that too. We can talk about it. But I just want to at least make it super affordable for people to get a consultation if you want to discuss and bring a little bit of healing in it. So yeah, especially for my Woo community, I definitely want to make it as accessible as possible. And in person, it's like, oof, you're with me for 2 hours. I do an aura cleansing, you lay down, I do the Reiki, the sound, like it's intense. And then we unpack, it's beautiful. Yeah. So just wanted to add that. I'm based in Harlem, in New York.
Wow, so juicy.
Yeah.
Well, so folks, you can leave. Today is a 30-minute. Unfortunately, there's no love offering connected to Marines for today, but you can catch her through the general love offering, and that means that you can send an amount every month as an automated withdrawal or automated love offering to Woo, and then that amount gets divided to the facilitators for that month. So you can choose from $25 a month, $50 a month, $75 a month, or $100 a month. Each of those numbers has a specific link, and the link is dropped in the chat, but you see it here as well. And this is a way to contribute ongoing, whether you're in session or not. Marines?
Oh, yes. Please join us on Tuesday, November 8th, this year, 2022. Crazy, it's 2022, about to be 2023. For Tuesday Toolbox, Let's Talk Tarot. I'm going to try my best to wake up early and get on this because I love me some tarot, honey. And we're going to also have Mystical Occurrences on Thursday, October 13th, facilitated by Sister Zaraya. I love mysticism, so I'm definitely going to try to hop on that as well. Yeah, so much juice in the Woo community. It's wild. Like, I mean, this is such a gift. Shout out to Chantel, Kenyofu, Shawnee, like Cheryl, like everybody on the team. You guys are incredible. And the
Thank
Wu Nation
you.
all members can continue.
Oh, you want to do it?
You can do it because I don't know if I can read that.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is basically a welcome to anybody, anywhere that's new on Woo today, whether you're in Zoom or on Facebook. So, you know, we want to say, hey, and the only way we can do that is for us to know that you're here and that you are new. So we need you to share that with us. Type in the chat, I'm new. Whether it's Zoom or Facebook, let us know. And we will give you hugs and welcomes. And we want you to come back. So we're here Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 8:30, and Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 7:30-ish. We're always on Zoom and streaming live on Facebook. And if you want a text alert reminding you to wake up in the morning, type 74121 in the telephone number section of your text, and Woo Nation in the comment section, press send. And that's it. You never need to do it again. So if you're on it, great. If you're not, do it. We have swag. You can get different things for yourself or for others. They make great conversational pieces. They also very useful. So thermos, a mug, laptop sleeve, a bag, a journal, mask, sweatshirts and t-shirts, different colors, different sizes. Go to bit.ly/Woo Swag to see what there is for you today. And stay in touch. Every week, you should know this, and you probably know this by now, especially if you've been around us for a minute. And if you don't, listen up. We need you to register every week. You're going to want to register every week so that you can receive the email notifications about who's up. You can plan your schedule accordingly, and you get the link, and you also get any special offers that happen that the facilitators share with us. So bit.ly/wake up movement, get on the registration link, register every week. We have 2 Facebook pages. One is private, one is public. We're streaming live to the private page. So if you're not able to make Zoom on a particular day, you can jump in the group and watch it live on Facebook or watch it as a replay. But you can only do that if you are accepted into the group. bit.ly/Woo community. Do that today if you haven't done it already. And we have a fan page that's bit.ly/Woo Nation. Woo Nation is uppercase. Go there, click like. We're on Instagram at Wake Up Everybody Virtual. We're on YouTube at bit.ly/Woo on YouTube. And we have an email for you to share your thoughts and comments. So that is info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. And so right now I'm going to take the slide down. I'm going to ask everyone to unmute themselves so we can.
Hold on 1 second, Kenyofa. I just want to share. Stacy said, someone who owes me money, a late payment, just texted me while I believe I was in meditation. I will take that as them being open, as an open door portal for today of abundance.
I love that. It bees like that.
Amen.
I
All right.
say. Beautiful.
Opening the floor for a love shower. Thank you, Marinas.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Marina.
Marina.
Let's for this great
Thank
movement.
you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
And
Thank
I
you
want to
all
say,
the love.
with
Thank you
that said, let's move
so
forward,
much.
everybody.
I really gotta see her. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Heal myself within myself.
And
And
thank you for
for
providing.
thank you for the experience, the light
So
I received today.
all of
Thank you, all
you.
the Woo family. Y'all are just such gifts. My
Let's
goodness.
move forward, everybody, and have a blessed day.
Gifts.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye, everybody.
Peace and
Awesome
blessings.
gifts. Awesome gifts. Awesome
Thank
gifts.
you, Marina.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much.
A
Thank you.
wonderful,
May you
wonderful
continue
session.
to reap
Thank
the
you.
benefits of your
Mwah.
love, your light, your
Mwah.
peace,
Mwah.
your
Mwah. Mwah.
joy.
Yeah, look at you.
Y'all are
It's
so
really
much love.
appreciated.
Oh my goodness.
Mama
Thank
Teresa,
you.
you not singing today? You not singing, Mama
Oh.
Teresa?
I will trust
Yes.
in the Lord. I will trust in the Lord.